Okay, we are doing it. We are doing it. We are doing it. We are going live. It is day 6 of the OSHUN'S challenge. Give me a sec. Come on, Instagram. Don't lag behind today. We can do it. Boom. Shaka laka laka. Yay! Hey, goddesses! Jamaican Dougal, I saw you in the room waiting. I saw you, and Goddess Celeste, and Goddess Andrea, Goddess Joe from the UK, Blessed Barbie's in the house, all my peoples over on Instagram. I see y'all too. What's up? So Blessed Barbie is so funny. So 2 things about your name, Blessed Barbie. So my daughter, my baby girl, who's 3, but my baby, of course, I am, as y'all know, a Northeasterner, New Yorker. And so my daughter, in addition to learning from me, obviously, she's learning from the folks in school. So she has like a serious old school New York accent based from the people who are teaching her in school. Wonderful people, but a very thick New York accent. So I thought of you, Blessed Barbie, because she says Barbie. She's like, Barbie. She's like, Mommy the car, Barbie. So like, I left it alone during her more like younger, like formative self, because I didn't want her to, while she was figuring out, how to talk, I didn't want to be correcting her in between and make her self-conscious. But now I'm gently correcting, gently adding in, like, no, Ruby, say car, say car, Barbie. She's like, Mommy the Barbie. It is adorable. It is adorable. It's making me think, well, I guess I probably did have, a thicker accent like that. Maybe, I guess, probably too when I was her age, but I just don't have recordings of it. So yes, what's up, Barbie? I see you, Blessed Barbie. Let's get in the car, Barbie, and get some coffee. What's up, girl? All right, so we are on day 6 of the Faces of Oshun Challenge, also known as the I Am Magnetic Challenge, also known as the I Am Here Challenge, the Visibility Challenge. And today is a big day. So a lot of you have been going live already last week, which is awesome. So much love to everybody who's been going live. But everybody who's here now, that's you, Goddess Isis, that's you, Goddess Sarah, that's you, Goddess Stacy, that's everybody who's here, that's you, Unique Love. You are commanded to go live today. So this week in the challenge, going live is not optional. Not optional, all right? And I want you to just put your voice out there. Today, I'm going to read some of your amazing reviews. Thank you for your reviews for the Faces of Oshun deck. We have been trending #1 in tarot for the past, I guess, 2 weeks since we've been out, a week or 2 weeks since we've been out. So I'm trying to think of what is exciting that I could do. This week is the virtual retreat with Kriaplu, which you can find the link in the link in the description here. So I would love y'all to come to that, but I'm trying to think of something that I could do as an additional free bonus. If y'all think of stuff, let me know. One idea that I have a couple of ideas. One idea, well, all right. So here's one idea that I have is just putting together for all of you, taking this little workbook and putting it together as a huge downloadable, printable workbook that has space in it, journal space. Let me know if that is something that you think that would be beneficial to you. But yeah, something like that, something that I can say thank you with. And so the more comments y'all leave, if you haven't left your comment yet, if you haven't gotten your deck, go do it. The more gifts you will receive. All right. So I was even thinking, and this is a big one. This is what I was hesitating on. And we'll see. It may be, well, I don't know. I'll just say it. I may do like as a very like steeply reduced pay what you will factor, something like that, with maybe the certification course for this deck. The reason I'm hesitating is because it will be a very involved thing to do. Like I have certification courses for my previous 2 decks. This is the mini version, the tiny version of African Goddess Initiation. And it's a very involved thing, but leave enough reviews and maybe I can do something like that. That would be fun for me to be able to do that. So we shall see. Yay. Hello, Goddess, Dr. Deborah. She says, that is an incredible tool for personal growth. I would love a workbook. Okay. All right, good. So I will do that. So let's see, we're at 20 reviews. Okay. So 10 more reviews. If we get to 30, I'll do the workbook. And then maybe if we get to 100 reviews, then I will do and there's this Oshun devotional that has been coming to me. And it right now just lives in my journal and lives in my heart, and lives in my diary and lives in my spirit. And so I will put that out if we do 100 reviews. All right. So let's do that. And then I will meditate on, I'll meditate on the course and let y'all know if that's a possibility. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. So let's do it. Let's do that. Let's do that. Yay. Jamaican Douglas says, I would love a downloadable book. Okay. All right. Let us absolutely do that. And in the meanwhile, also make sure that you download your Oshun, your Oshun honey meditation. Ooh, and then maybe for the next 100 after that, I'm going to watch this back and take these notes down. For the next 50 after that, then it would be maybe a whole Oshun meditation album. Because right now these things are here. They're coming to me. They've been coming to me, but they're just in my journal. And, so yeah, I'm sure they're not coming to me just for me. So I'm getting chills. That would be very exciting. Very, very exciting. So yay. Thank you, Goddess Dr. Deborah. Okay, Goddess Dr. Deborah, please give me a number. And also Goddess Ade. Let me see. 3 folks can give me a number. Goddess Nandi, Goddess Ade, and Goddess Dr. Deborah. If you could each give me a number between 1 and 11. So today in the Oshun Challenge, today is all about shining no matter what. Like no excuses, no, my hair is not done. Hello. My nails are not done. Hello. My whatever excuses, I have nothing to say. Hello. Whatever it is, just getting your voice out there, just getting your voice into the world. That is what today is about in the challenge. You can sign into the challenge slowly but surely. The app is coming together. App World is coming together by going to spiritualista.club. We'll take you directly there, spiritualista.club. And you can go to get the info on the retreat, the virtual retreat, which is a 3-week experience, 3-week deep dive with the link that's on the screen, tinyurl.com/Oshun Vision Quest. Okay. Oh, yay. Goddess Ade has been using her meditation. Oh, that makes me so happy. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. So let's go with Goddess Ade's number 7, magical number 7. Okay. So our sacred intention is, because we are stepping forward in the light to shine. So just some guidance. What should we be aware of right now? That's what we want to know. What should we be aware of? Thank you, Goddess Ade. All right, here we go. So let's just do some clearing, shuffling. Just doing some basic clearing, shuffling. All right, clearing, shuffling. All right. I'll have to reposition my chair because somebody said they wanted to see my hands when I'm shuffling, because I'm always like shuffling down here. And then they wanted to make sure, because sometimes we pull things that are so serendipitous and so aligned. Like I want to, I don't know if they think I have an extra hand that's coming out the side and putting some secret cards or pulling some kind of, I don't know, Vegas card tricks. And I don't know what they think is happening, y'all. But yeah, it's awkward to shuffle up like this. So I'll have to just adjust the, I'll get my setup together when it gets a little bit warmer. But I promise you, I don't have, just drop something. Okay, we have a jumper. I don't have an extra hand that is feeding me secret cards or anything like that. Okay, so let's go with the jumper, which is Oshun of Correspondence. And then let's do her number 7 now. All right. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Ooh, thank you, extra hand. So here is, I'm in a giddy mood today. Oh, okay. All right. Giddiness is over. This is a reading for our behinds today. Okay, so here is what our message is. Here's what we need to be aware of in this high energy right now. Okay, we got Oshun of correspondence. And the law of correspondence is a universal law, actually, that I talk about. We'll be talking more about the universal laws in the coming months, because my book that's coming out in June is about the universal laws. And Oshun of correspondence is about how we correspond with each other. Communication, listening, conflict resolution. You may have been experiencing, some retrograde action and a lot of blocked communication issues. But here's the interesting thing. So I haven't gotten the two of them together since I got the deck in person, meaning off of my my sketches and handmade deck. All right, so Oshun of divine wrath. Oshun of divine wrath. Can you see her face and her energy? Let me see if I can hold it so I can focus. Oshun of divine wrath. And her energy is, of course, anger, sacred rage, resentment, and vengeance. And it's very interesting. I will share with you that when the energy of this card, Oshun of divine wrath, came through, I kept wanting to change it to sacred rage because the anger in probably all of my past decks talks about sacred rage and rage in the divine feminine. And it was just very clear that the message was, no, it's not just a message in this case about sacred rage, because there's all kinds of rage. There's sacred rage, which is, justified rage. But then, and the way that we feel is always justified. But then there's also rage that can be misplaced, that can be unhealthy towards ourselves, towards others, that can be rage that is just stemmed in fear and with a lack of vulnerability, a lack of accountability. There's all kinds of rage. And so it came to me very clearly that in this case, it was not about and if you know Oshun, as you are getting to know her energy through the deck, it's not all sacred rage. Like some of it is just straight up good old fashioned pissed off. I don't know. I write it in my journal in a way that makes sense. It's one of my made up words. But I haven't spoken that word out loud. But yeah, being pissed off, basically. There's that kind of rage where it's just, blind rage, blind rage, where you can self-sabotage yourself. And actually to bring one of my other passions, watching the Real Housewives. For my Real Housewives peoples, let me know if you're a Real Housewives person, or is it just me out here? Y'all gonna leave me out here with the watching scandalous TV. So, last night, yes, pissitivity. That's a good way to put it, Goddess Ade. So last night on Real Housewives, my girl Kenya Moore had this beautiful. Kenya Moore was Miss USA. She was the first Black Miss USA, or maybe second, or something like that, back in the 90s. Gorgeous human being, physically, stunning. And she was opening a salon. Amazing salon for Black women. See, I two things can be true at the same time. Mel NYC is already weighing in and saying Kenya was so wrong. So anyway, to make a long story short, and not take this down a Real Housewives pathway, which again I can do, but this woman in an argument, this woman who's like a fan came on the show and is a cast member and was like trying to start with Kenya for like weeks. This is like maybe episode 4 or something. And so this fangirl basically pushed Kenya to her brink and then started mentioning scary things. She has a gun, all kinds of scary things. Make a long story short, this woman, Kenya Moore, at the opening of her own salon, showed naked, exploitive pictures of this other person. You don't do something like that to someone, no matter what they've done to you, even though the other person was clearly wrong, unless you are coming from an unhealed place. And that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the full range of anger, that all rage is not sacred. It's sacred only in the fact that, we're human beings. And so we are sacred. But there are times when we sabotage ourselves, right? Self-sabotage. Put an S, just put an S in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. There are times when we sabotage ourselves with our rage by not reaching for healing, And so that is what we want to get into, reaching for healing, reaching into the healing space. Goddess Nandi says she was just watching some review videos on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I've been trying to get one of my besties in the world, even though we don't get to speak that much because I'm a mommy, but one of my besties in the world, I've been trying to get her for a long time to start with me a Housewives podcast where I get on and talk about the things you and I talk about, all of us who are here, being positive and shining in the world through the lens of the Housewives. But I have yet to convince her, so maybe I'll do it myself. I don't know. We shall see. But anyway, so you don't want to sabotage your greatness. You want to step into your shine, own your voice, be who you are unapologetically, be in a place where you can, in a healthy way, express what you are feeling and saying, hey, you know what? The things you said or the things that you did are unhealthy or out of pocket, or I don't want to mess with you anymore, get out of my face, or whatever it is, but never to a point of view of, where you are now in a place where you are in a place that is unhealthy for you and unhealthy for other people's. All right. So Goddess Dr. Deborah says, I have to say that I'm getting intimate with Goddess Oshun. I really feel her presence. When I call on her in meditation, she shows up immediately. I'm so thankful for this deck. Can I share with you one of my beautiful retreat clients, Goddess Dr. Deborah, from either last year or the year before? And her name is escaping me, but I know her name very clearly. If you're watching, Goddess, I know your name. Just right now, it's bubbling out of my head. She said that she was somewhere like in the mountains in California, and she had been thinking about Oshun. And then all of a sudden, like this woman, she looks down and this like gorgeous woman appears in a shimmering gold bathing suit, with like golden energy and like a golden blanket and all of this, like just basically radiating Oshun energy. And she said that day she was just like, wow, like, the divine feminine is just so real and so powerful. And she's like, Oshun showed up for me right there in the flesh. It was amazing. So thank you for sharing that, Goddess Dr. Deborah. Thank you. Yes. You will, all of you, just to let you know, like the more that you do this work, you will feel her energy. You will feel her in a more and more powerful way. All right. So let me pull another card now. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, we still are Housewives. Okay. So Mel says, Brit is Kenya's karma and soul lesson. Does sister have a lot in common and they both, have a lot in common, could heal their family wounds together. You are absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Goddess. I feel you on that. I wouldn't say she's Kenya's karma because it's not my place to say that, but they definitely have a lot in common and could heal. See, y'all gonna get me doing this Housewives podcast. I think we got to do this. Look at y'all all talking about this. It's not just me out here in this wilderness watching the Housewives. All right. Also, just let me know in the comments, Housewives Spiritual Podcast, is that a crazy thing to do? I have a name for it, but I don't want to tell y'all a name right now because I don't have like any plan to do it. And I'll turn around and one of y'all be there, trying to sue me after you took my name. It has happened. So I'm going to hold off on that at this moment. But yes, I see all of your comments. I see all of your comments. I think we got to do okay, maybe we'll do a tester episode of the Housewives podcast. All right, so let's now pull a card for, all right, Goddess Dr. Deborah. And let me know if you're going live today. Type into the comments live if you're going live, and the answer should be yes. Type in the comments if you want to go live today. Yes. So thank you for that, Goddess Helen. She says showing that spirit is everywhere is never a bad idea. Oh, thank you for that, Goddess. All right, let's see. Do the podcast. Sage Page says, do the podcast. And I'll start watching just for you. Okay. All right. We got jumpers today. Jumper energy. Okay. So I didn't even get to your 3, Goddess Dr. Deborah, but the card that jumped out for you, or the secret hand pushed out for you, is Oshun the Creatrix. the energy of creativity, the energy of artistic expression and breakthroughs. I love, love, love the energy of this iteration of Oshun, this avatar of Oshun, the creatrix energy. This is sacral chakra energy. And every single one of you who would be called to this conversation absolutely have this energy, the creative energy. It's just, what are you going to choose to do with it? What are you going to choose to do with it? Goddess Nandi is calling me out in a beautiful way. She's saying, in your book, Sacred Bombshell, she took it back. Y'all, I have a book named Sacred Bombshell Handbook of Self-Love. You can get it on Kindle. I think the print version is out of print via me, but there's copies out there, but I'll get it back out there. She says, you wrote in suggestion to try to watch only one housewife show. I listened. I used to watch at least 3 of them back in the day. Clearly, I stuck with ATL. Well, look at that, Goddess Nandi, because I forgot that I even said that. I need to go back and take my own advice. I forgot that I said that. Thank you for that, Goddess Nandi. That's good advice. I will do that. All right, so let's see. Okay, so that was that energy. Now let me just pull the number 3, which was what she was talking about. Okay. Yay! Goddess Dr. Deborah said that energy, the sacral chakra, the creative energy. She said, that is me. I just pulled her. She is with me. Absolutely. That's why we had that jumper energy. Okay. And let go. My ego is also saying 3. Okay, she's saying 3 for me. So just so that you know, Goddess, let go my ego. You're pulling for us as a collective. So even though you are the one person that is pulling, you come as one, but you stand as 10,000. So it is not just you. It is for all of us. So she's saying another card, I should say. Okay. All right. So let's go. All right. Let's do it. And then let me read some of these reviews, and then I'll pull another couple of cards. Okay, this is for this Monday, but also for whenever you are watching this, if this feels for you like it is in alignment with you, it is. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And let me know also, what is the creative work that you're going to be doing? Goddess Ade says she's doing some creative work right now. Okay, so, okay, she was upside down. Did I pull upside down? Yeah, upside down. Okay, so I'm going to show you upside down and then right side up. So this is Oshun's third eye. I'm going to turn this way. Okay, Oshun's third eye, intuition, insight, and vision. So letting and trusting your intuition, your insight, and your vision, which I feel like is a nudge for me too, as I've been talking about, doing this podcast, that just because trusting your intuition, your insight, and your vision, because you never know where again, like I'm always saying, where your insight and your intuition will lead you. All right. So definitely trusting when we put together our insight, our intuition with our creativity. Oh my goodness, that is incredibly powerful. Incredibly powerful. That's when we get in on your gifts. Okay, so let me read let me read one review and the rest I will post. I'm going to post on my social media today. Let me read one review. I'm reading the reviews for the Faces of Oshun Oracle deck right there. And let me just open a window here. And let me know also if you have any specific questions, either about the deck or about, oh, beautiful, or about Oshun, some textile art. Goddess Ade is creating textile art. Wow, an Ida B. Wells show in the fall. Oh, that sounds amazing. Where is that? Put it in the comments. Maybe people can attend. I want us all to be supporting each other. If you are doing the challenge, be sure to sign in at spiritualista.club. Sign in at spiritualista.club and connect with your fellow goddesses. You are each other's, as Goddess Dr. Deborah has been doing, you are each other's, support, each other's interviewees, each other's retreat buddies, each other's business partners. There's so much talent that is here. Okay, so Goddess Dr. Deborah says she's working on her book, her courses, branding herself, and living in creator mode. Ashe, ashe, ashe to that, goddess. Okay, so here we go. Let me share my screen. Okay, are we sharing? Okay, here we go. Boom. And we're sharing. Okay, all right, so let me read a couple and look, yay, see, there we are. We are #1 new release in tarot or tarot, however you prefer to say it. Thank you for these ratings. Whatever number I said, I think I said at 30, I would create the workbook. I think 30 reviews, I think is what I said. I think I said 30 for the workbook, 100 for, I'll look back, and then something, and then a meditation album, and then we talked about a course, all those things. I'll look back myself and see. All right, so I'll read a few lines from each one as fast as I can. All right, the Faces of Oshun Oracle deck is a transformative spiritual tool that invites users to connect deeply with the Yoruba goddess Oshun, embodying love, beauty, and sweet, sweet waters. Okay, thank you for that, goddess. That's LRO. Goddess Destiny says, and this is Goddess Destiny A, not our beautiful artist, another beautiful Goddess Destiny. I truly feel a deep soul connection with this deck. Each reading I did for myself with this deck had resonated. Definitely pulled out blunt truth too. The artwork is beautiful. Loving the vibrant colors and details. Thank you, Goddess. Goddess Tanisha. Hello, Goddess Tanisha. Love you. She says, Abiola Abrams says it again. Love my Oracles of Oshun Oracle deck. The cards are alive in artwork and words. It's full of love. Thank you, Goddess. Okay, Goddess KA. And I know some of you sent me your government names you wanted read, but I can't remember right now everybody's, but I will add them all, what I can find into when I post on social. All right. She's saying Goddess KA deck is beautiful. She's excited to start using it. Yay, it's her 3rd deck. Okay. I also have, something that I can put together in the workbook, the how to use all 3 decks together, or maybe I'll probably just do that in a live for you, or both. Okay. Goddess Takia. Hello, Goddess Takia. She says, I love, love, love this deck. The energy is great. Quality is on point. Great addition to my work. Thank you. Okay. Yay. Goddess CS Rising says if she could give 10 stars, she would. Thank you, Goddess. She says she would love larger images framed too. Me too. Go to Goddess Destiny's work. She has not these pieces in large pieces, but other ones. And also, I'm not one to gossip, but you ain't heard it from me, but it's probably not illegal if you wanted to blow some up for yourself, not to sell, but within your own home. But I don't know. I'm not telling you to do that. Hey, house, hey. But I would assume that you probably could. I probably may do that. Okay. All right. But also, if it's illegal, I may not. Okay. Goddess Jocelyn says, it's hard for me to bond with Oracle cards, but I bonded with these immediately. Yes. She said, probably because Oshun chose me for her daughter. These cards make me so emotional. That's me, not Goddess Jocelyn talking. Or the cards are simply bright and beautiful and inviting, just like Mother Oshun. I will celebrate my mother by living my life like it's golden and using the cards to do my shadow work. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me read 2 more. Goddess Deanne says, I pre-ordered and received my deck on release day. I was so thrilled I didn't have to wait. It's gorgeous, vivid colors, especially the golden yellow. And then Goddess Diana says, so beautiful. Received this deck today. Could feel the love pouring through the cards. Artwork is beautiful. Yay, messages are on point. Beautiful, goddesses. Thank you for that. Thank you. And look at us being #1. All right, so let's pull one more card. Yay. Okay, here's KA. She said, oh, that's me. Yay, it's Goddess Katina. She said, you read mine. Hey, Goddess Katina, look at you. Just beautiful. Oh my gosh, come on, skin. Look at her. Gorgeous. Okay, beautiful. All right, so Goddess Catherine says, what's the email and requirements to join the supportive group you mentioned? So you can join. The challenge is free. Go to spiritualista.club, spiritualista.club. Just sign up for that, and you'll be in my app, this like ongoing app launch I've been talking about. Go to spiritualista.club and you can chat right on in there. Okay. There's no requirement at this point. For those of you who are in Manifest Your Magic Moon Circle, then you obviously get access to parts that other folks don't have access to. But to join the general chat, get on in there and connect. All right. Yay. Okay. Sage Page says, just found them, ordering now. Okay. Sage Page is going live soon because of the challenge. Good. Okay. Excellent. Have a great live. So here, let me just pull another card while I just talk to you all about going live. So even if it is terrifying for you, let's make this the year that we face our fears. Let's make this the year that we put ourselves out there unconditionally. Let's make this the year that we have other fears to address, because we've conquered these, we've integrated these, we've healed these. And so when we're afraid of going live, it's because we're afraid of judgment, right? So if you're worrying about things like the perfect camera, the perfect, whatever it is, go live on your phone. If you're worried about the light, right now I got a naked light bulb, even though I have 3 ring lights in this house, I have a naked light bulb right behind here. Put a naked light bulb or stand in front of a window and look at your phone and go live on whichever platform works for you. Okay? It only deck is upside down. That's gonna get the conspiracy people talking. Whatever it works for you works. So Goddess Catherine saying spiritual release club. No. So spiritualista, let me write it out and then I can spell it for you. It's SPIRT. It's like spirit, and then UALISTA.club, spiritualista.club. And sorry for not just having it on screen because it would make it a lot easier. But you can also go to the link the link that's on the screen is for OSHUN'S Vision Quest. But the link should be in this description, Goddess Catherine. So Goddess Catherine, you're watching on Facebook. The link should be in the description. Okay, she got it. Okay, excellent. Okay, good. All right, so here we go. One more for the road. 140 road. Okay, what do we need to know for the rest of the evening? Oh, it's not it. Okay. And here we go. Okay. Oh, okay. Oshun overflows, the energy of overflow, generosity, wealth, and auspicious blessings. Generosity, wealth, and auspicious blessings. That is a beautiful message, and we'll delve deeper into that on another day, because I just wanted to just end on a note with just also telling you, if you have fears around going live and wanting everything to be perfect, everything is not going to be perfect. We're going to do things that, make mistakes. We're going to do things that we're embarrassed of. I went on Goddess Dr. Deborah's podcast the other day and realized, after I went on, that I had some makeup that either works better in the summer or the winter, not at an in-between, season like this. As with most folks, our skin colors change depending on what time of year. So I can't remember what it was now, but either it looked like I was wearing a mask, either the makeup was too light or too dark. And I was like, oh my God, this is a hot mess, but I was in it. I was in it. And so show up. Show up. Nothing is ever going to be 1,000,000% perfect, except for the fact that you show up and you're breathing and you are your majestic self. And that is perfection in and of itself. All right. All right, my love. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Let's do tomorrow, same time, same channel, and do the challenge, go live, tag me so I can share your videos and posts as well. All right, my loves. Yay. Thank you, Goddess Anika. See that? She said the podcast was great. She wanted part 2. She didn't even notice the makeup issue. Love y'all. Bye. Thank you for that, Goddess.